has been over a year since I published this video. Actually, about a year and a half. When I went back and looked, I was like, wow, that's been a long time ago. And it is still one of my most watched videos. I'm talking about StanStore. StanStore is a place to sell digital products. I talk about digital products a lot. It makes sense. But I want to do an update because am I still using StanStore? Do I still think it's a good option? In 2025, is this the thing you should be using to sell digital products? Let's talk about it. Hey, howdy, hey, y'all. What is up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica. If you're new here, also, if you're old here, look what I finally did. I have been filming with a half painted wall back there for months and months. And I finally made sure my husband did it this weekend. And doesn't it look so good? I'm so excited. So that like paneling is like wood slats. I don't know, we'll take a look at it here in a minute. But it's like wood slats and it has sound paneling behind it. Now, do I think it's like drastically helping? Yes and no. I think between everything I have in here now, that is really, really helping, and I think will really, really help my echo. So I'm so pumped. And plus, it looks hella cute. Okay, so let's talk about StanStore. Now, when I did this video, I was like, it's okay. It's good enough if you're a beginner with digital products, that kind of thing. And I will say, just off the cuff, right? I teach StanStore and I recommend StanStore as a beginner place and even an advanced place for someone looking to start selling digital products. So like in my digital product course, VDP, which is Viral Digital Product, I actually teach how to set up a StanStore, how to, get your things in there, how to maximize it, etc. So I will say that my opinion right now, we're going to talk more about what goes into this opinion, but right now is that StanStore, if you are trying to sell things, digital things, as a creator in 2025, you can't beat it. And let me just explain why. So we're actually just gonna take a peek in my StanStore for me to kind of explain what StanStore is. Also, I did not create StanStore. I got a bunch of merch from them recently, and also like I talk about StanStore, and my last name is Stansberry, and then their merch was like Stan Family. I can see how you would think that, but I did not create StanStore. I wish I did. It honestly is a spectacular idea, but I did not. So if we're looking at like how I would describe StanStore, what I would explain it as, it is essentially a digital marketplace for creators to sell their digital things. Now, it combines that with marketing, with like email marketing, with DM marketing, with being able to link to affiliates or outside links outside of StanStore. So it's kind of an all-in-one link in bio system that also allows people to pay you through the system. So for instance, here is what my StanStore looks like. Some of these are in draft because I took them out of my store, but this is what you're gonna see when you look at my StanStore. If you click the link in my bio on Instagram or wherever, you're gonna be able to go to my YouTube channel, be able to get my VDP offer, Viral Digital Product, read my Substack that I need to be better at doing, but anyway, it's linked here. And then this other offer is also linked here, which is a creator starter pack. So it's teaching you how to kind of kickstart your creator journey, brand deals, YouTube stuff, things like that. And then you can actually peep some YouTube videos. Click the link to try StanStore for yourself. And then also I have a link here for my favorite camera for creators, which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I don't know where it is right now. I think it's in my backpack. I think I took it with me the other day, and I'm not gonna get up and go get it because my dog's asleep and I don't wanna disturb him, But looking at that, I have my face, I have my social links, I have my email links, I have links to my YouTube channel, I have links to my digital products, I have links to affiliates, I have links to my newsletter, like lots and lots of things, okay? So that is my StanStore essentially. And then inside StanStore, like if you click this like, oh, I need to know more, for this offer, you are then going to be taken to the funnel we've built in StanStore for this offer. So for a long time, and this is something I'm going to talk about in a minute, but for a long time, I used StanStore as my link in bio system and would link off to my digital products in another platform. And the reason for that for me is that I'm coming from like a super techie, super web designy, super like I want to customize everything kind of background. And so I really like having full control of everything that I'm doing. Now, It also came from the fact that StanStore, when I started using it and when I did that first video, did not have a lot of the features that I wanted to use. Now they do. So things like order bumps or one-time offers you can do in a funnel in StanStore. So now in this StanStore, these actually link to the sales pages in StanStore to that funnel. So people can come straight here and purchase my digital products like without leaving my StanStore. So they don't have to go to another page or anything like that. Since I shared that last video, there's actually been a ton, and I do mean a ton, of new features added to StanStore. And I want to mention 3 of my favorite that I think bring it into the level that I'm like, oh my gosh, you could build an entire 6, 7, 8-figure business on StanStore, and it is like perfect for all creators. Okay, so let me explain what these 3 are. 1, you have the ability to now auto DM just like with a tool like ManyChat, okay? So if I go here to auto DM, I can connect my Instagram and build out a ManyChat-esque like bot to auto DM people. So now I'm not having to pay for 2 softwares, right? So I'm not having to pay for ManyChat and StanStore. I can just do it here. So that is a really cool feature that I absolutely love. And we are working into switching over to StanStore to be able to do that. And where I think this is like super powerful is ManyChat can be a little complicated. I do love it and I think it's awesome. But it can be a little bit complicated, and the average like influencer or creator maybe doesn't quite understand ManyChat, but this is really freaking easy. So I'm just gonna go in here and like hook my Instagram to it, and then I can show you what this looks like because it's really easy. All right, so now this pop-up is up and I can literally say like, I want to create an auto reply. So when they DM or comment, or I can switch it to just like DM or just comment, right? So when they comment the word, and I like to use words that are not like mainstream words, because then somebody's not accidentally commenting something and triggering your bot. I learned that lesson the hard way. So let's say I want them to be able to get my digital product blueprint, which is a freebie, and I'm just gonna send that link to them. So 50 DP is gonna be what they comment. I can pick the post that I want them to do. So like I can do that. I can pick whether I want it to comment back or not, which I think is a cool comment or a cool feature. And then it sends them a DM. So I can be like, oh, awesome, thanks for wanting this, grab it here. And then like link to the thing I wanted them to get, right? And then just hit publish and we're done. So now if somebody goes on Instagram on that particular post and comments 50 DP, they are automatically going to get that link sent to them in their chat. If you're looking at this and you've seen any of my like ManyChat videos, yes, it's not as robust, but I think that's the point. It is made for creators to be able to very quickly be like, oh, I need to share the affiliate link to these microphones. I need to quickly share the link to my digital product. Like you don't have to go in and build out a whole thing. It is literally super simple and it's really easy. So this is one of my favorite features that I think takes StanStore to the next level. Now, second feature that they've added that I just think is just so good and changes the game if you're using StanStore is their funnels option. So before, if you wanted to create some kind of offer, so like right here, I have my create your digital product offer, right? You would pick a thumbnail, you would title it, you would put the words, whatever. And if you wanted to build out the sales page for this, you would do that. But that was kind of the extent of it. Now we can go a step further and do funnels. So if I click on my VDP funnel, there are 2 levels to this. So they can see the sales page, like it's time to create a digital product. We tried to recreate our sales page the best we could, but again, one of the benefits of StanStore is that it's really simple. So we put all of this in here, and then at the bottom, they can like check out for that. Once they have checked out for that, it gives them the option to grab this lower cost training at a discounted rate, because that is something we want them to be able to have. So then I can hit, let's do this. Now, if I wanted to add another page and add another offer to this funnel, I can. So it is just like building a funnel anywhere else, but it's easier because everything is set up in a way where it's like there's not as many options, which I think is a really good thing in this case. So now when you hear me or somebody else talk about building out a funnel and you're you know, building out your digital product funnel or whatever, you can do it all in StanStore. Pretty damn awesome. The third thing that I want to mention is actually still in beta, so I kind of feel bad mentioning it, but you'll get it soon. And that is that you can now add links to like your YouTube videos or whatever. So right here, I can hit add product, and then I can go to URL or media. So this is just a standard URL if it's like an affiliate link or a link to somewhere else. But if it is a link to YouTube, like if the link you put in here is a link to YouTube, it will auto-populate your YouTube video you want to put in here, which I think is really cool. And they can actually watch it right here. They don't have to go to YouTube to watch it, which again, pretty cool. There's a few features inside StanStore that I don't necessarily personally use because I already had like established things or softwares or systems or whatever doing them, and we just haven't switched them over to StanStore. But I think that they could be really good things for those of you who need them, and it could also, again, allow you to do everything in one platform. And that is appointments and email funnels. So you can actually build out your email funnels in StanStore. You can keep up with appointments. You can book things like you would with like Calendly or something like that straight in StanStore. And I love that so much. So I guess to answer the question, like, is StanStore worth it in 2025? Is it still worth it? Does it still work? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, 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 yes. Actually, I think it's better than it was a year and a half ago when I did that original video. I think that it is the perfect place to start. So if you have ever watched one of my digital product videos, or you're thinking about creating digital products for yourself, StanStore would be my #1 top recommendation. Especially if you're not super techie, you need things really easy, you're a solopreneur, and you want to be able to do things really quickly. Like, I could set up a digital product funnel in here in probably 30 minutes. And I'm not clicking around, I'm not like doing a bunch of stuff and using features that I don't need or whatever. So just know that, like, absolutely 100%, I love it so much. Chef's kiss. If you want to try StanStore, the link is below in my description. And by the way, this is not sponsored. This is not them paying me to do a video. This is literally me being like, oh, a lot of people are still watching that StanStore video and I have not updated them on whether or not I still like this, right? So love it. Recommend it highly. If you want to try it, link in the description. And until next time, peace out, Girl Scout.